your hand positioning, the higher it goes, we're gonna start to transition some of that resistance to the shoulders. So what you wanna do is, and this is why mind and muscle connection is important, so we're gonna bring the grips in on this one. We're not gonna go too heavy on this one. We're gonna save a lot of that for the actual pressing motion. Feet in. So remember, come up, catching the chest. And this is a great way to get stronger without having to compensate with so much stability work. Just use full range of motion and get stronger with these if you can't do dips. Feel good. So we're gonna do 20 of these. Then we're gonna same thing, progressive overload. We're gonna go with the weight, then we only gonna do 10. It's actually pretty light. You're gonna like this, pretty light. Chase the pump. So where your arms are right there, that's what you wanna chase. Bring them up. 1. Bring them up, right there. 2, good. Bring them up. 3, good, come on. 4, come on. 5, good, come on. 6, come on. 7, come on. 8, good. 20 of these. There you go. Load the chest the whole way through, right there. Good, keep it in the chest. You can easily transition some of the resistance to the shoulders if you go entirely too high. So keep that tension in the chest. Easy. Good, nice and easy. Squeeze that chest when you come down, load it when you come up. Good work. Good work, great work.
I'm actually glad you said that because I immediately felt the tension more in my shoulders.
So be mindful. That's the main reason why I always like to start each exercise off with a lighter weight, just to see your starting position to your bottom positioning point. Because when we add the weight, you're supposed to feel the same engagement through the chest. So remember, the higher you go, you can feel it on your own. The higher you go with your arms, you're gonna start to activate shoulders. So because we want to focus on more chest and triceps, do understand your hand positioning, the higher it goes, we're gonna start to transition some of that resistance to the shoulders. So what you wanna do is, and this is why mind and muscle connection is important, you wanna load the top of the chest. When you start to feel that if you raise it a little bit higher, you can start to feel it in shoulders. I want you to not go as high. I want you to focus on the top of the chest. Open it up, squeeze. So open up, load the chest here. Like I said, find that sweet spot, then press right down. Big difference, it's gonna be a game changer. Like I said, it's the main reason why we start off slow, work our way up. And then 2, always remember, if you draw your arms out like this while you're pressing, that's automatically gonna start engaging the shoulders anyway. So be mindful of that. So keep that elbow position nice and clean. Always say, like, to kind of mimic this like a leg press for the chest. Kind of look at it like that. When you on that leg press machine, all you can do is go up or down. You don't go out for the most part. Clean 15, it's too easy. Yeah, this was the perfect time to start moving into dips. I will say, I do feel a tremendous difference in this. Nice and easy. Good, get that foot placement together too. So I am still pressing through the feet. Feet are closer is gonna make you activate a little bit more of your abs. Remember, keep those elbows inside the body. See the difference with that too? A lot better, a lot easier to load the chest as well. Because once those elbows sway out, move out, that's what's gonna happen. You can start getting more shoulder work. That's what we want to avoid. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Easy. Good, man. Open that chest. Contract the chest. Easy.
Huh?
You got it. Chase it. There you go. You got it. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Going up one more time. So like I said, we're not looking to go too crazy with the weight. keep it nice and simple. But you see the difference between wide and in now, right? You feel a little bit more on
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. $13. Nice thing, 13. I could have did more, but like I said, in this situation, I don't want it to take away from the other stuff that we're about to do. You got to be realistic with that in regards to how quickly you go with the weight and what weight you're using, because the transition to the next exercise, it can either help or hurt you. And in this situation, we wanted to help us more so than hurt us. Nice and easy. Walk it down, clean walk down. And when I walk it down, I've noticed that mainly when I get heavier with the weight, I don't notice this with lighter weight, but when I get to the heavier weight, I always got to bring my feet in a little bit more. I can't keep them as wide. Nice and clean. Come up a little bit more. Right there. See the difference? There you go. You got to chase that. That's not shoulders. We still in the chest. You see the difference? Good. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Nice.
So this would be nice to strap down a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's why I told y'all like the go.
Yeah.
The strap down aspect. 2 exercises I love actually having the belt to strap down is dips when we do weighted with this on the machine, and decline is another one for me.
Yeah.
It's so easy to come up off the bench when you go heavier with the weight, and I'm small, so me personally, the weight that I generally be pressing sometimes would just throw me in the opposite direction. So I get a little frustrated, mainly when I do dips. If it's not a machine I can actually sit down with, I don't even play with going up with the weight. I just focus on contraction work from there and like keep it between 15 and 20. 20 is really like my cap. I don't know if you know, but I'm not a big fan of like doing a shitload of reps unless we're doing the finisher. And I feel like that's why the finisher aspect, I'm not expecting to do 30, 40, 50, 60 reps. My highest rep range is 30. 30 is like, okay, this shit is light. I'm focusing on a lot more on the conditioning. But my sweet spot is really that 8 to 13. 13 is my cap. 8 is my bottom. So if I'm trying to get stronger, I'm really shooting to get 8. If I want to show that I'm truly have enough strength, I shoot towards that 13 for the most part. But I'm really trying to hit anywhere between that 10 and 12 will be like the bottom line with that. But let's get it.